Hi, in this video we share information for Bachelor, Master and PhD students without a doctoral stipend about how to fill in an ÖGK registration form. As a first step, fill in your family name followed by your first name. Then indicate your Austrian address including your postal code, the city or town you live in with the street name and house number. In the last line, add your phone number and email address. On the first section's right side, you have to indicate your social security number, date of birth, day, month, year, gender, and nationality. Don't worry if you don't have an Austrian social security number yet. You can leave this field empty as you'll get one upon registering with ÖGK. The second section collects data about your insurance status in the last 12 months. It is important to indicate whether you had compulsory state health insurance in another EU country or in other ÖGK partner countries. Pick yes or no in the boxes. If your answer is yes, add your insurance provider and indicate the period when you had an active insurance. ÖGK requires an additional confirmation about your previous EU state health insurance period and cancellation. If you haven't had any state health insurance in the EU previously, please just tick the box no and disregard the questions below. The following rubric asks whether you had co-insurance in the past 12 months. If so, please indicate the period of the co-insurance, the name of the person you co-insured, their social security number, and the reason of cancellation. The third section is about your residency status outside of Austria. Choose between the boxes of yes or no to indicate whether you have another registered address in addition to your Austrian one, and if so, in which country. For the final question of this section, your answer should be Austria as the current center of your life's interest. The next section inquires about your studies. For the first question, the answer is Central European University. For the second, the title of your study program at CEU and its start date. As a next step, share if you have changed your program and if so, how often and when. Following this question, you are asked whether you interrupted your studies for inevitable reasons. If these questions are not applicable to you, please disregard them. In your answer to the next question, you have to declare whether you have an income from employment. Please note that this cannot exceed 15,000 euros per calendar year for the student self-insurance. The final question of this section asks whether you already have a degree and if so, in which field and from which country. The following section is optional. Here they ask for your bank details and your signature if you would like to set up a direct debit with ÖGK for the automatic deduction of your monthly insurance fees from your bank account. As a final step of filling in your registration form, please provide the relevant place and date and your signature. Please find an English template of the registration form, a list of further required documents, and the link to our SharePoint in the show notes. Thank you for listening.